inside together.
Yeah.
Maybe at that point, I don't know if the computer would even be powerful enough. Fucking running that much cameras. You know what I mean? Like there would be certain limits that would start to play off. But we're good, Miggy? We're good? All right. Welcome back, guys, for another episode of the GhettoRig podcast. Episode 199. It's been how long now? We're at running around 2 years in a month or so.
I don't keep track of time, bro.
I just let time fly. Been doing this a while. So, yeah, for those who don't know, my name is Eddie. To my left, we have my co-host, Jay. And behind the cameras, Miggy, the best producer in the world. He earned himself his that title back, but he loses it every once in a while.
Yeah, like he keeps us on our toes. You know?
Yeah, every once in a while, he just fucks around. Lately, it's just been the internet, so I can't blame him. We do have a guest for you guys today, a friend of mine and Miguel's and co-worker as well, Mr. Jacob Bishop.
How's it going?
In the corner over there. Jacob, just introduce yourself, your name. I wish I said your name, but your age, where you're from, and if you don't include any other cool details about yourself.
We're going to get to find out a little bit more about him.
Yeah, because we usually just roast him all day at work.
I actually don't know where his beginnings are, like what hospital you were born at.
Well, I was born on March 14th. Did you need to say something?
No. What I was gonna say, you said that there's some family members watching the podcast. Maybe
yeah,
they
my
can
mom.
fill in a chat. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. She'll know how to do all that. My parents
I forgot. Sorry, let me get that for
you. So, where are you from, Bishop? How old are you?
I am from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Oh shit, you're a native? Like a
Floridian, born and raised here.
Damn. Okay.
I was born in Bayfront, the one off.
Oh, me too. Yeah, me too. I was born in Bayfront too. Yeah.
But yeah, I've lived here my whole life. I'm 24 years old. Just started working with Eddie and Miguel probably about 6 months ago.
Oh, so who started first, them or you?
Miguel.
Miguel started first. Eddie, you've been there for
3 months now.
3 months now?
It just
so
hit
you
3.
and then him.
Yeah.
That's cool. And Emily started right in between me and him. Because
Mm-hmm.
you started like right before Emily, right?
Yeah, about like 2 months after or
before her.
Yeah. I might have been there for a little
So we've all been there for less than a year, really. It's cool. We all work right next to each other, literally. We all sit right next to each other. Me, him, Emily, and
you guys, and you do the same thing as these boys, right? I'm guessing.
Same thing. Literally the same thing. Go ahead and tell us, how do you like your job? You know, you're 6 months in. It's a new job for you, still, right? Me and Miguel have talked about this, but how do you like, Sam?
I love it, man. I feel like I really appreciated the opportunities I'm given and everything.
For sure.
Being able to go out and meet awesome people, film really cool stuff. Just the outcome of what we do and being able to see our work.
Yeah, it's cool to see, like, you're going to film something and then edit it as well and then seeing it get posted, right? And then it's not yours, right? It's someone else's, but you did it for them kind of thing. And that's a cool feeling.
Yeah.
I can relate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mickey was out there yesterday shooting pics for his...
Oh yeah, Mickey, pull those up. They did a little photo shoot.
Oh yeah, we went to a little
photo shoot.
It was nice. Pulled off to the side of the road.
You got the, like I said, you got the honor. Your photo is now Miguel's profile.
Yeah, I took that.
And that's just sick because it looks almost like an AI generated background.
Where the fuck were you? What kind of?
But that was an actual strawberry field, right?
40 minutes away from St.
I was gonna say, what kind of backwoods were you guys taking pictures at? Looks like a farm. Looks like somebody should be like picking strawberries or blackberries or blueberries. I don't know, something.
This is right off of Franklin Road. I don't know, but that road stuck with me, bro, because it's not even like an actual road. It's just dirt.
Franklin Road, where is that?
It's
going south or north?
It wasn't in Tampa, was it? Where was it at?
Donotasasa.
Yeah.
Donotasasa. Yeah, that makes sense now.
Yeah, strawberry fields, bro. That's what it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Were you just there randomly? Oh, cool location, take shoot?
We passed by it and we were like, on the way back, we're going there.
That's cool.
That's sick.
But yeah, it was fun. I mean, but we were out there shooting aquatic weed removal. So these guys do it mechanically. They got like big excavators and like a little.
You know what you look like in that picture? Sorry,
what?
Look like you like you're about to bust out a keyboard and like hack the entire NASA system. You know what I mean? That's what you look like in that picture. Yeah. No,
that character.
I'm not trying to be funny, bro. Like you just legit look like you could be part of like Mr. Roboto cast. You know what I mean?
God.
It's a good picture. I like it, man.
It's these are cool. Great pictures. Like I was saying, that first one. Go back to the very first one, Miggy. Have you? Those two, they look literally like an AI generated background. Like it's not there, but that shit is really there. It's just that fucking nice.
Wait. I got a question, Miggy. I have a question. Why do you have two hats on?
Why do I have 2 hats?
Because it was cold as balls outside.
What do you mean 2 hats?
I think that's just the other side of his beanie.
Yeah,
Flip your
it's
beanie
just
up
the
right
other
now.
side of the beanie.
What, it has like a different color on the
Yeah,
inside?
it
That's
does.
yellow.
Yeah,
That's red.
You didn't flip it hard enough. There you go.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
Okay.
Okay, that makes
He
sense.
had a triple flip, bro.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, why is he wearing 2 hats?
He reminds me of a little elf.
Yes, I was going for the strawberry look at the strawberry field.
Yeah.
You know?
You do look like a little strawberry.
He's like a grungy elf. You know what I mean?
A
Like,
grungy elf with the puffer on.
I got the
puffer on
piercings.
and the piercings. Yeah, it was like a grungy elf.
An elf that grew up in the Bronx.
Yeah.
He kind of just fell off Santa's sleigh.
He looks like he does like like the what do you call it, like the rap battles?
Yeah.
Like he's just super good at it.
Underground rap
like,
battles.
Yeah, underground rap battles. Just super good at it. But he's like, bro, I don't hang with the mainstream. I just do underground, and that's it. You could be like really good, but you just like not motivated enough to be good.
It's funny though, that shoot that you were asking about is actually the first shoot I went on too. I got all dirty and muddy. You did too. He ruined his new
We were in the
shoes.
sticks, man.
Damn.
It was an interesting day for sure. I mean, we went out there. I was supposed to learn some new stuff. Learn the drone, and
You still killed it on the drone.
Yeah.
You see that, Mickey?
we did great pictures. We went out there. We got a bunch of content for them, but one of their machines broke down.
Damn, that sucks.
I don't know
Kind of
if
fucks you.
he ever talked to you guys about
Yeah,
that.
he did mention that actually.
Yeah. The machine broke down, and we just started taking pictures of the machine broken down. That shit was modeling for us.
Yeah, right. You just have it in place now. You get all the
Yeah.
angles because that shoot is hard, right? Because you have to do it from the bank. They're out in the water moving around, so you're restricted on angles. And like when they get too far, it's like I don't gotta.
Hey, you
guys
gotta
didn't
do
have
what
a
you gotta do. I
7200.
was trying to make them as good as I could, Whenever they
telling
were,
me.
I told
They-
Miguel when we
they
pulled
had
up, I was
chains
like, we
and
should have
stuff.
brought the 200. Like,
yeah, bro, me too. Literally, the day I went with Chase, I was told Chase, I was like, "You guys have 7200s at the office?" He's like, "I think so." I was like, "We need one right now."
Yeah.
So talking about that, you guys talking about machinery. We're already on Instagram. I feel like this is a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you go to Discord, I want you to pull up that Instagram reel that I posted. And I kind of want, because this is actually happening, and we haven't talked about it at all. And I feel like this is it's good to talk about it because not this one, the one, yeah.
Yeah.
So this
I figured
is-
it was gonna be this. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what's going on right now in California. And the reason I'm saying machinery and Instagram, whatever. So apparently 95% of all fires in California are men due to humans.
Is the audio
Like
mandatory
mistakes.
for the reel? You want me to play the audio?
No, you don't have to. The guy's just basically talking about you can
It's a
play it,
B-roll
you'll see.
clip.
Yeah, he's gonna pick that up. That's part of the vehicle that just melted
Oh
off.
damn!
Yeah.
The fire's that bad.
That
It's
bad,
melting
yeah.
the metal.
Mhm. Yeah.
Holy, that's hot.
Yeah, that's
It's
hot.
gotta
Now,
be
if you
real
go
hot.
back to the other reel, so what happened was basically these people were so scared, they left their cars on the highways and they just locked the doors and took the keys with them, right? So if you go to the next one on the Discord, yeah, that one right there, if you can just play, no,
The one before.
yeah, the one before that, yeah, that one, yeah. So I don't know if you could pull it up. So these people left their cars on a highway and just left. So they had to get this Bobcat to literally move the cars out of the way because it's a hazard because no one can get there
out,
anymore. So some of these cars have people in them, but the cars up front, people just locked their cars and took their keys with
I
them.
saw
and
a
left.
clip earlier today, actually probably an hour or two before the pod. It was a Joe Rogan clip from last year in July of him talking about how, or it was 2024 or 2023 maybe. But basically he's like, yeah, I talked to a firefighter and he told me that California is just extremely lucky. The fact that a fire hasn't gone through and taken out, I think he said LA completely, is by pure luck because when the fires happen, the wind is just the wind is hitting in the right way where we don't get hit. But if for whatever reason one of those fires hit and the wind blows towards LA, the entire LA is gonna go up in fumes.
Yeah. So Malibu is basically done. We're talking about houses of rich people. Mel Gibson was on Joe Rogan's podcast and he's kind of joking. He's like, "Oh, I don't know if my house is still there."
Yeah.
A bunch of people literally rich.
Well,
Adam
Emily-
Sandler lost his house. Literally.
Emily showed me a clip of a girl on TikTok crying, right? Because she's FaceTiming her neighbor, and her neighbor is showing her house on fire, and she's in Mexico on vacation, right? And they can't do nothing about it.
So there's a
right?
couple of things that also happen. I want to get your opinion on this, right?
Actually, that was another thing that Joe Rogan said. The firefighter said was that when when that fire starts, there'll be nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, so the reason it's like that is because in that area, the trees, these are pine trees, and they produce a lot of sap. I did not believe how flammable these things are until I was in South Lake Tahoe visiting a friend of mine. He's like, hey, let's cook barbecue. And it's the middle of winter. I'm talking about snow on the ground, right? I was like, barbecue right now. I was like, we need to buy charcoal. I was like, nah, man, I got wood. I was like, how are we going to spark this thing? You know, there's no way. This wood is like soaked with water and snow. Like, there's no way. He's like, bro, don't worry about it. Let me show you. And he just literally put a piece of that ice frozen pine wood on a grill and literally took a lighter to it and lit it on fire. Just like that. And that sap literally just catches.
The snow?
In the snow. Instantaneously catches on fire.
Have you ever been in the snow? I've never been in the snow.
When I was younger, I went once with my family and we went skiing. I forget exactly where. I was very young, but then I saw it 2 years ago in Virginia. I was there.
You saw that dirty snow,
yeah,
bro. That
it was pretty dirty.
Snow.
I got to see this much snow when I went to New York. It was 8 degrees out.
We make a trip, man. It's not that bad. Like if we fly out to Denver and then go by to Avon or Beaver Creek area, there's a lot of snow. We don't have to do any of the crazy shit. Like even if it's over the weekend.
I would like to try snowboarding. I can't skateboard for shit, but I mean, if you're there, why not, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we can do all that, but it's not too bad. It's actually cheaper to go to Canada than it is to Denver, but yeah. So there's a couple of things that are happening. Mayor of L.A. just got back from a vacation. So she left before fire started, and she just got back from like she was in some African country. Some king got elected, and she was out there to congratulate them. And a lot of people are saying, I don't know if this is true or not. They're saying that Gavin Newsom, who's the governor of the California state, and they're all blaming him. They're saying, oh, this last year he spent $25 billion on homeless issue, on like sanctuary cities, and they took the money from the budget of cleaning up this bushery and shrubs of these things that can go up in flames, basically, and they spent it on that, and they just kind of left that alone, and they're partly blaming that why the fire caught.
I guess you have one of two options. California can either stink or it can be up in flames. Like,
yeah. Well, but the main point here is that 95% of the
story they're painting is crazy though. Like you're basically saying they have one of those two options.
Well, no, but the main thing here is what I'm trying to say is 95% of these fires are human created, whether they're doing like controlled burn or it's an accidental machinery sparks it on fire. That's where the machinery came in, right? We were talking about it. And then 5% is natural causes, lightning or whatever it is. But I don't know, man. This California has had this issue for a while. And when I was there in Lake Tahoe this couple of years back, that year, summertime, they had a huge fire there. While I was there, I could see all these pine trees literally up in smoke. But this is the biggest fire they've had. I think they said 15,000 buildings, like, it's completely weird. Gone.
You can always be reminded in some manner that it could always be worse.
Yeah.
Right, like we just went through one of the worst hurricanes ever, right? But that fire is definitely, I'd say, worse than probably this hurricane.
Yeah, well, see, here's the funny part. 15,000 homes, 5 people dead. Bro, this is fire coming at you, and you're like, no, I'm going to protect the fort. I got buckets of water. You know what I mean? Really, dude?
I mean, at least most people can swim.
Yeah, there's
I mean, like, with fire, there ain't no swimming.
There's a picture of this McDonald's, and the wind is blowing, and they got these palm trees in front of it. And the palm trees, because the wind is blowing, it's kind of like going to get with the wind. And you can see, like, those flames, literally, like, the tops of the palm trees are literally on fire, and the fire is just blowing along with it's crazy right now there. At first, I was like, yeah, California gets fires. But then today and midday yesterday, I was like, oh, shit, like, this is actually pretty serious. Like, there's a lot of damage that's being done with this fire. So, I don't know. I thought that was kind of, like, interesting what's going on in the world.
Do you guys ever see yourself moving somewhere else, really?
Nah, fuck that.
Maybe.
Yeah, where would you like to, where do you think you'd move to, though? Like, out of state or just out of St. Pete? Like,
maybe more North Florida. That's what I've thought recently.
Yeah.
North Florida. Like Jacksonville area?
Yeah.
You like the woods? You like the sticks?
The sticks,
I kind of do. I mean, you remember how peaceful it was out there?
Yeah,
I like the sticks,
bro.
bro.
It's just nice and quiet.
I like visiting the sticks. I like visiting the sticks, but I don't like living in the sticks. because it reminds me of when I grew up in the sticks, and I did not like the sticks.
See, I like the sticks just when you have enough entertainment, right? Like, when I was growing up, my dad had a property in Ocala, and we had like 4-wheelers, guns, and all that stuff. And like when I was small enough where I was like, he had like a inflatable water slide for me, and like it was a fun time to go out there. I don't know. I like the sticks, bro. I like the solitude of the sticks.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like I would always like to buy like
it's not always
for a Saturday only, dude.
Nah,
I hang out Saturday only.
I mean, I get that. Yeah,
it's not always peaceful in solitude because there's shit out there.
Like
but
panthers.
You got gators and snakes and
and I also have a 9mm. So.
No, but, bro, I don't know, but you don't have to go to North Florida for that. Just mid Florida, right around Lake Sebring Lake, or that's all sticks right there. Waimama.
Ocala's
literally
only
like
2
an hour
years,
away.
only
Waimama
2
is all
years,
sticks.
2 hours away. I mean,
huh?
Ocala's
2 hours away.
2 hours
Ocala's
away.
straight sticks.
Yeah,
I think it'd be nice seeing seasons though too. Like we don't really see a whole lot of that.
We
in
do
Florida.
not see anything
Do
at
you
all.
think you would see seasons though?
Not in North Florida.
No, not North Florida, but like out of state somewhere.
Yeah,
it'd definitely be nice.
That is true. We don't experience those things.
Yeah, Tennessee
like
would be
the
nice,
fall,
yeah,
the
sure.
spring. No, it's just hot or cold as balls here.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing, right? Like our cold is like the humid cold that just like gets
Bro,
everywhere.
I mean, literally, Miguel's witnessed this too. In our group chat on Discord, will be in there. And actually, I sent it the other day on purpose to fuck with them because they're always bitching about how cold it is. It's legit cold where they're at, like 20 degrees, 10 degrees. They're in Tennessee, New Jersey, and shit. And I always tell them, like, bro, it's fucking cold. And I was like, Eddie, fuck you. And I sent them, they're like, what? How cold is it outside? I'm like, bro, it's like 40 outside right now, bro. I'm cold. They're all like, bro, I'd kill a baby for them to be in 40-degree weather, is what they all tell me.
No, but see, the thing is, their 40-degree weather and our 40-degree weather is not the same. It's not the same, man.
That's what I keep, bro. I always tell them, like, I've been to Georgia, I've been to Tennessee, I've been to New York, and all of those states that they all basically live in the winter. I know what their winter's like. It is not the fucking same, bro.
It's not. Like the only time I've experienced like colder than, like it was Michigan when I was like right off of Lake, Lake Michigan. That wind blows, all that humidity, bro. It's bad, man. It's just like you cannot get warm because that humidity is everywhere. It's inside your clothes. Like you just don't get warm. It just doesn't happen.
Another thing I'm running into as well is like our jeans here, like the jeans they sell you here in Florida, bro. They're not made for the cold, bro.
No,
like,
they're not.
I'm wearing all my pants and even some of my sweatpants, bro. They do not do it. And I'm like, yo, I'm bundled up on the top, right? I got like a t-shirt, hoodie, a jacket on top, but I can't do nothing about the bottoms, bro. I'm freezing my legs off.
Yeah, no. You need long johns for that, but
At that point, I'm gonna be hot as balls inside, though. That's the thing, right? What am I gonna do? Go inside and take my long johns off?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel like they just need to start selling some better pants for the winter. Like it does get cold here at least a month. I don't want some good pants. Like
yeah, but then how many times are you gonna wear those pants? Like that's literally you buy that pair of pants, it's gonna last you for the rest of your life.
That's fine.
That's fine. Well, I don't know, man. I know. I think our cold is not. We don't get enough cold to worry about it. Like this week is gonna be bad. Next week maybe like half and half.
I mean, I've used the same like cold jacket, that puffer I was just wearing for 7 years now. Yeah, I haven't needed another one because we don't have enough cold here.
No, we don't.
Like I bought that Formula One jacket off of like just being fucking stupid, basically, because we do not have enough cold for me to spend money on that.
Yes,
shit.
we do, bro. Y'all keep lying to yourself, bro. It's cold outside.
We don't. It's cold as I'm saying. We don't have enough of it. Like our span of cold is gonna be this month and next, and then that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
We're literally that's it.
And it was fucking 77 degrees on Christmas.
All I'm saying is, it's like a gun. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
I agree. That's why I say I want my pants for even the 2 months of the year. You know what I mean? I don't know. That is one thing I've thought about. Like, if moving somewhere else, it's gonna be cold, bro. It's gonna be a lot colder in those winters, and it's not that it's a lot colder, I'd say, but the cold lasts longer.
But it depends where. For example, I was in winter. I was in San Fran, and it was outside was like 60 degrees.
Right. It depends where you're at. Right?
You know what I mean? So it really depends. Like, yeah.
I'd like to be able to get snow here every once in a while, though. That'd be cool.
Up north we get snow. Once in a while we get snow.
Yeah,
up north,
of course, up north, but here you're never gonna get snow.
No, for snow, I think for snow you like. I enjoy the cold. I like the snow. Coldest I've ever been to was negative 41. Well, 44, 41, 44. That was in Canada. But it wasn't as bad. Like, we had thermal jackets and all that stuff, so it wasn't bad. But
So is it true when I saw that Trump posted a thing of like the United States and it was just the entire like North America basically?
yeah, so what's going on with that? It's kind of funny. I know what he's doing because right now he's talking about Greenland. Oh, we're going to take Greenland, like blah, blah, blah. And there's a whole thing with Trudeau. Trudeau actually resigned. Basically, he's resigning right now.
Everybody's moving back to Canada.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, but what's happening with Greenland? He's talking about Greenland. His son actually just flew there, and then he's talking about Panama Canal because what's happening right now is China is coming in, and China wants to start excavating in Greenland because they have a lot of natural resources, especially for electrical cars. So Greenland is thinking about selling the rights, and Greenland belongs to Denmark. I think it's Denmark, yeah. And then Panama Canal, Chinese want to buy the canal, which means that our boats are they're gonna control, and our boats gonna get hit with tariffs and fees and whatnot. And Greenland, he's talking about annexing Greenland or like bringing Canada, like he's just talking, right? Like the whole idea here is like,
I just saw how much it was blowing up online, and I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah, because he's not gonna take it. Most people are like, oh my god, look at what this clown said. He's a clown. Look at what this clown said. Yeah, but like you kind of have to.
I agree with the Gulf of America change though.
Bro, that's just like the freedom fries, bro. How many years they've been trying to push freedom fries, and that never happened. The Gulf of No, it's not gonna happen. The entire world is not gonna change their geography maps just because he wants to have it as Gulf of America or whatever.
Why not? They've done it before.
Nah, man, it ain't gonna happen.
Oh, he wants it to be the Gulf of America instead of the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes.
Yeah. Why not? It makes sense.
And then what was even funnier?
Fuck it. Let's split it in half. Let's split it in half.
The Gulf of America / Mexico.
Gulf of America and Gulf of Mexico.
Well, what was funnier? The president of Mexico, she came out and then she had this map. It's like, wouldn't that be funny and great if we said all of this is Mexico? Because back in the day, it all belonged to Mexico. Like trying to mock Trump. I was like, bro, you're an idiot. Like, we all understand why he's saying these things, right? Like
he's just fucking clown, like you said.
Number one, he's a clown, and number two, it's his way of saying, hey, listen, don't sell these rights to China because we'll come and take it type of deal. That's not gonna happen. We're not Russia, we're not gonna go and fucking annex Greenland just kind of like what Russia did to Ukraine. We're not gonna do that. He just talks, right? So kind of giving him a warning that like don't do it, right? But he's still a clown. Like that's not how presidents should talk. He's definitely not a good role model.
They had the Venezuelan one of the opposition leaders from the opposition opposing political party kidnapped today. So she showed up out of nowhere and she started doing her little speech and everybody started gathering. Yeah, she got snatched up apparently for a couple hours, but then they let her go.
Yeah. One
of her senators apparently said that if they did something to her, the U.S. is going to go over Venezuela. It's like, lady, you've been saying this for years. Like, nothing's going to happen.
She arguably won that election.
No, they did win. Huh? They did win. Like, the votes very much say that they won.
Yeah, she won the election, but...
and it was Edmundo.
And the reason Venezuela is in the situation it is right now is because we did it. United States did that whole thing. Because Venezuela was going to create
What's up, Em? We got China. M in the chat.
Huh?
We got M in the chat.
Oh, hey, Emily. So Venezuela did, like, it's not like United States going to go and do something. We're already doing it, so we're already there.
All right, well, I'm going to circle back a conversation a little bit.
Let's go back to Bishop.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do, too.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to make it for everyone, but what do you guys think is your best, like, your favorite thing about St. Petersburg? I mean, I think my favorite thing is being so close to the water.
Definitely.
That'd probably be my favorite thing.
That was one of my dreams as a kid. I remember going to the part of town where there was water, and there was a point in the town where you could stand and you could actually see above the horizon. You could see the water. I thought that was super cool. So the fact that we're around an area where there are viewpoints where you could see that, I think that's pretty cool, and I like that.
I was gonna say, what you mean? You were on an island. That was all water around you. What do you mean?
No, but if you're inland
in Cuba, you get high enough on one in the middle, you can see water on both sides.
Right? One of them hills, you're gonna see both sides, east, west,
you
south.
You think you got hills all around you? No. So if I wanted to go out fishing, I remember as a kid, my grandpa, the gargoyle, shout out to him.
Shout out to gargoyle.
He would take me on the bike. He would put me on a bike, and we would travel about an hour. I would say about an hour on the bike.
On the bicycle or bike?
to a military compound where my stepdad used to be the commander of. It was La Fe. I can show you a picture here in a second. But there was this broken bridge that we would lay over, and we would just fucking cast and cast and cast, and we would fucking catch fish.
What kind of fish?
Little snappers, just like small fish, bro. Like grunts, a lot of
Was
grunts.
it a bike or bicycle?
Bicycle.
Bicycle.
Yeah, and then he had a little makeshift back
That was a super important question.
What's up?
If you heard this episode and you calling him Gargoyle, would you get the fucking slipper?
He doesn't even know
he
what
has
that means.
dementia. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He
He
wouldn't
doesn't even
remember.
know- He wouldn't even know what the gargoyle means, bro.
He wouldn't know,
What
unfortunately.
if I told him what he means and explained it to him? Would he still like?
You might have to tell him 3 times, but yeah. No, he wouldn't care.
He would pop
He's a
you?
chill dude. He's a chill dude.
Okay, so he wouldn't
He's a
pop
chill
you.
guy.
He's a chill guy.
How'd you start fishing, Bishop? Like as a kid, I'm assuming maybe your family, your dad, or something.
Yeah, definitely going with my dad. My uncle Hank, we used to go a lot, and then Coffee Pot Bay was pretty close, so
Yeah.
it was just always something I was interested in too.
Did your family have boats growing up?
No, but for my high school graduation present, I was pretty spoiled, and my family helped me get. I had an old Lil Hughes, that flats boat. And
Really?
It was beautiful, in great condition, repowered with a 115. It was a nice boat, and I sold it during COVID when my grandmother, she had dementia, and it helped out my parents paying the bills and everything.
Okay.
Oh,
Used
cool.
COVID definitely.
When you started fishing, did you use like artificial or live or like bait?
Live bait always, and
Yeah.
then I think it was probably like high school and like when I started going fishing more, started getting into artificial,
Yeah.
and it was just more fun and everything.
It
And
is more fun and satisfying
yeah.
to catch an artificial.
You feel a lot more accomplished. When
Yeah, you
catch a
convinced
fish.
that motherfucker
Yeah.
that shit was real.
That
you
shit
know what I
looked
mean?
sexy to him.
But see,
Oh shit.
talking about
So I pulled
ahead,
up the road that I would have to take here.
oh shit, so you went from the town all the way down.
So
there.
yeah, so this is where I used to live down here. So there's a hill that you would have
Can
to
you show
go.
us your like childhood home, bro? What?
I don't know if I could show you my childhood home, but you would go down this hill right here. You
Down
would-
or up?
my grandma's house is right here. Right, actually, this one right here.
That's crazy.
This is my grandma's house, and then you would keep going. This is where I would live. This is the fucking sticks, big dog.
Wait, where's the home? What, do you live in
Destroyed.
a
So
fucking
this
yard?
is so as you can see, the home is destroyed now.
Uh,
So that home is destroyed. There used to be a river that would run right across here, and all of this right here is all water. When I was a kid, we would come fish down here. We would have to go through the bushes through back here, and we would fish back here, or we would fish back here.
Yo,
And
Did you
then-
get snapper in there?
No, this is for catfish and tilapia.
Oh, so it's freshwater.
Okay.
And then there's other rivers down here, but I never really got to go very often back here because they would say that there's alligators. So we never did that. Back here, we used to plant tomatoes. As you can see, these are fields.
Yeah.
We used to plant tomatoes and shit back here. There also used to be, all of this is a bunch of banana trees.
but right now it's probably overgrown.
Yeah, of course.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
We had some neighbors up front, and then if you kept walking back here,
It's a
there are
long
some
walk.
homes. This right here, I think, is my uncle's house from my
Currently
dad's
as
side.
well.
Yep. So this is fam.
So if y'all want to send some stuff to Cuba, you already know where to send it.
This right here. This
your
is
boys out.
this right here. I think is my stepdad's sister's home. I spent a lot of fucking time down here at this crib.
So
My
where's
God
this
remembers
hill you were
everything.
talking about that you could see the water?
So what I would say is we would come out on the bicycle and we would come all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. I always wanted to go to this shit here and I never was able to go either. But you would go down and down and down and down and down.
God damn.
This is La Fe. And then you would come right down here and there's a little port where all the boats would be at. And there used to be a little bridge right here that you could fish off of.
Sick.
But it looks like it's all fucked up.
What did
now.
you catch as a kid? I remember I used to catch a lot of mackerel at the St. Pete Pier.
Yeah,
just using
definitely
shrimp.
going.
And
to
this is a
pier.
military base as well right here. This is where my stepdad used to be a commander of.
That's a small military base.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really like. Besides going to the pier, I didn't really fish downtown as a kid. I mean, we used to go to like Gandhi and hang out there. But yeah, I didn't. Besides mackerel at the pier, that's all I really caught.
I did a lot of pier fishing too, and definitely would see a lot of mackerel and everything, a lot of snapper.
Talking about fishing, bro. The other day we went out with him, and he took the cast net with us, and he's like, and we see all these. There's a group of pinfish, like 30, 40 of them.
I figured out they weren't actually pinfish. They're like these cichlids that they call them. I don't know.
Whatever.
It's a smaller mullet.
No,
No. They look like a pinfish.
They're round, almost like a pinfish, but they have these weird, like greenish color to them. They're not really pinfish.
You sure?
Yeah, I figured that out later on.
So we were there, and then he's like, "Bro, let's cast the net." I was like, "Bro, I don't remember how to do it. It's been a long time." He goes online, looks at it, and then just first cast goes to shit, and then second cast goes whoop. Perfectly lands on
perfectly,
top.
bro.
Perfectly.
I got the whole entire
The whole school. He just pulls up the whole school. And the funny part for me was like, and I'm sitting there in the background because those barnacles, right? I'm like, man, that net's getting stuck.
Because
bro.
it was at
it is
the
what it
spot
is.
where we caught the trout. You know, like on the side where you caught it. It's literally this fucking deep. You know what I mean? So
he casts right over the top, fucking pulls him right up. All the entire school.
We were picking up like 40 fish off the floor.
Yeah, entire freaking school. So I was like, damn, okay, Eddie. That's good.
Yeah, I figured it out. And it was funny because the first throw, I only sacked it just because I forgot to let go of the rope. Like, I threw it and it still had, like, the rope, like, bunched up the rest of it in my hand, but I threw the net.
Yeah, so,
oh, shit.
But talking about St. Pete, why I like St. Pete, because St. Pete is to me, is very exclusive. Like, we're kind of on our own little island, and I think the more times go, the more these properties are going to go out in value, and it's going to become its own little, like a very uppity community, you know what I mean? Like, people are gonna look down at you. You know,
It's gonna be the new
happening.
You think it's gonna be the new brick wall?
All the new houses being built, the companies that are buying like one single lot and then putting like two nice modern townhomes.
I'm waiting until they're gonna literally like buy out all the trailer parks because we still have a couple of trailer parks left. I'm waiting until they're gonna get rid. That's literally the only land left.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, now that I think about it, that trailer park that was on 49th Street is now a fucking apartment building.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm talking about towards US 19?
Yes.
There used to be a trailer park there.
Well, no. So there's still one more trailer park there.
No, but there was.
But the next one, no, that was a Lincoln car lot. They built those apartments, the blue apartments, like right by US 19, where that was a link. There was a car lot, but that trailer park's still there.
Right next to it, it's still there.
It's still there. Yeah.
I thought they put an apartment there.
No. I pass by it when I go to the gym. It's still there, but that's literally like one of the few left, and then more towards like Bay Pines, we got a couple of trailer parks there.
Yeah.
And then more in Largo area, but that's Largo, right? So I think we're gonna be pretty.
I didn't know they referred to Largo as Larghetto, like it was like a ghetto area or whatever. I didn't know that.
Largo became our ghetto, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that shit.
Because even Pinellas Park is getting cleaned up now. Like Pinellas Park, everybody talks shit about Pinellas Park, but even that's getting cleaned up.
Largo's pretty fucking clean, if you ask me. Yeah. I mean, it's not the best, but
you know what's funny too? I've been noticing.
I don't know if y'all ever been to Polk County, but
Polk?
It's a pretty fucked up place.
Yeah, so you know what I've been noticing since I go to Tampa?
Because trauma from Polk County.
I've heard stories. I've heard stories from guys that have been over there for insurance, like trying to sell insurance, and just people are just super poor and just looks run down
Polk
and beat down.
Bad. But since I've been going to Tampa twice a week, I try to take different roads, try to figure out which road is the fastest to get home, because I'm usually coming home around lunchtime after the office, and I'm always hitting traffic on the highway. So I've been taking different roads, and during my travels, like I'll stop at this store to buy like soda, whatever. Man, I've been noticing is Tampa is becoming a lot more Hispanic. It starts reminding me of Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even like sometimes I'll go up 75 and come around because there's no traffic that way. Even when you go north, like some of the stores have like people, like I'll walk in and I was in Zara the other day, International Mall. Man, out of the 10 employees, maybe 2 like spoke fluently English. Rest of the people were like having a hard time talking to me, so I had to switch to Spanish to explain what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not that it's crazy, but like it's kind of cool because like this area is getting the good food. Finally,
I think it's definitely always kind of been that way too. I remember being younger. I mean, I have my godfather. He's Mexican, but every time they fly into town, there's this place Teresita.
La Teresita,
Yeah,
yeah.
very very good food and everything. And there's a Alejandro used to take me. There's like, it's probably grown a lot, but it was like a small like Cuban town, and like everything there was Cuban food,
Yeah,
Cuban stores, everything.
Yeah, I mean Tampa's full of Cubans. Just like
Yes.
I mean, Tampa became a hub for Cubans before Hialeah did,
Yes.
just because of all of the cigar factories in Ybor
Yeah.
City. You know, so you had a shit ton of Cubans that were coming over here and getting the hookup of their cousin that already worked at that factory, and that was their in. I mean, that's why, like, for example, like New York was like the hub for Dominicans. That's where they went first, and all the motherfuckers followed after that. And the same effect with Ybor, and then eventually down to Miami.
And then now, what's switching now? You're getting a lot more Colombian and Venezuelan immigrants that are coming down here as well.
Yeah, I am meeting a lot more South American people.
Yes,
I
a
feel.
lot more
I feel
different
like
flavor.
we've
yeah.
always had a pretty good condensed amount of Caribbean Latinos, so Cuban, Dominican, Puerto Rican. Not so much Dominican, but a lot of Puerto Rican and Cubans, especially Cubans in this area. I mean,
Well,
like
Puerto
like,
is all Puerto
like for
Rican,
example, the apartments down the street on 30th Ave, like we're right next to where by this nigga's house. It's all full of Cubans. That whole apartment building is full of Cubans. The whole back houses.
I went through there.
Yeah, right. You probably lived there before you got your house.
My grandma went through there at the same time that I was there.
Yeah,
and then the apartment complexes that I used to live in before we bought
And
the
then-
home,
and
it's
then-
all straight Mexican.
And you know
And
how that
then
started? That was
one of
one
my
Cuban
aunts-
guy or one Cuban family that moved there, and every cousin and then friend and
And
that shit
then
just
one of my
became the hub,
distant
dog.
aunts also was there at the same time that all two of us
Yeah,
were
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Like,
And you probably got an aunt there right now.
no, I don't.
You just don't know about
I
it.
don't.
Yeah, you just don't know about it.
I don't.
But yeah, man, which I kind of like because a lot more like you get a lot more of those like food trucks that are starting to pop out. Like whether you want Venezuelan food, Cuban food,
Latinos,
Colombian food, like even to the point where you can get like Honduran food, El Salvador food from El Salvador, Chile. You know what I mean? Like, which is unheard of before. Like so
I don't know.
it's
I think our area, like the Tampa Bay specifically, right? So I mean, the whole entire thing, the 3 or 4 counties that make up Tampa Bay, is a very, very diverse area in general, which is not something you'll find in maybe other parts of Florida or even other states. Like you go to other states, of course, there's a bunch of immigrants, but I've had of course, every Cuban has passed through that goddamn apartment building.
but what are you gonna do, man? Like people coming in, they because we're still tribal creatures, right? Like you kind of want to stick with your own people. You know what I mean? Like whether you want it or not.
If
we also follow along our own footsteps a lot.
If for whatever reason Bishop moved to fucking Japan tomorrow, and in 6 months, guess what? For whatever reason, I gotta move to Japan. Who am I gonna hit up? I don't know nobody else has ever been. Yo, Bishop, where you staying at? Oh, it's a good deal. All right, I'm gonna hit up that same apartment building. That's how shit works.
Apparently, they do have a section in Japan that has low housing costs for foreigners.
Yeah, and
gaijins.
And also if in Japan they made this thing, so if you're booking your ticket to Japan and you also at the same time book flights within Japan, that's free.
But it's specifically through Japan International Airlines.
Yes.
So you have to, if you book through Japan's like airline, their country's airline, you can do that. Yeah, there's like a thing. Yeah. If you're coming from countries like the U.S., Canada, I think I saw Australia. Like there was a bunch of big countries. If you're coming
do you guys
from those,
experience other ways of staying in Japan? Because Japan has more than one way of just staying there. You could try the tubes. Would you guys stay in the pods?
Nah, hell no.
You wouldn't stay in the pods?
No,
I'd try the
no.
pods, dude.
Unless I'm in that area for just one night and I need a quick sleep.
Of course. I'm not doing it every single time, but I would experience
to me,
more than one day.
To me, it would be a thing like, yo, we're gonna go to Tokyo for one. Like we're not going. We're going to Osaka for one day to check this thing out. And and then we're gonna go to this place. But we're only gonna go in Osaka that one day. And we're gonna sleep there that one night. I wouldn't mind doing the pod thing. But I think it'd be a cool experience.
Dude, we could make a fucking great video out of that. Just out of that, that'd be fucking great.
You know what's one strange thing that I noticed? Apparently in Japan, girls are like okay with their boyfriends and husbands visiting the ladies of the night. Yeah, they're like okay with that.
So in Japan, everything but vaginal penetration is allowed to be bought.
Huh?
So you can buy anal, you can buy any other time of sexual pleasure, just not vaginal sex.
How are they gonna know?
That's what I mean.
Why you know that, Mickey?
Yeah, how do you know this?
I've been doing a lot of research.
Research before he goes to Japan.
But like, see, to me that was crazy because the girls were like, they're interviewing these girls, and the girls like, oh yeah, I don't mind that. Like, as long as there's no feelings involved and they're just paying for it, it is what it is. And I was like, huh? Like, that's crazy to me. You know what I mean?
Jay's moving to Japan.
Nah, man, I ain't moving to Japan. That flight will kill me, bro.
Okay, so
I don't got
Jay's,
back problems, but I'm sure
I
will
got
have
the
them
better
after I'm
solution.
done.
Jay's getting himself a Japanese bitch.
Nah, I'm not.
Well, you don't want sideways pussy?
No, they don't have curves, bro, and they don't have the chocolate color to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just too white.
Bro,
Too
the
white,
women
bro.
you have showed me before are goddamn, like he said, from the sticks. These girls are the sticks that built the sticks. Cause
That's
talking
what I'm
about
saying,
curves.
bro. I'm not doing it.
no, I'm talking about the girls you showed me. You like fucking.
Nah, I mean, nobody said I would say no, but I'm not getting one. Yeah, I don't discriminate, bro.
Oh shit! Just for your wife, you discriminate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
duh.
racist.
I'm a bodyist.
Body.
But yeah, I found that. But that Japan trip, bro, like I would love to make that Japan trip, and I say minimum like 14 days. It has to be minimum.
At least a
14 days.
week for sure. Yeah.
I do it, and I'm recording the whole fucking time.
Yeah,
I'm
because,
getting
like-
content, bro. Fuck it.
Just imagine the time difference, bro. It's gonna take you 3 to 4 days just to like come back to normal, from jet lag, and that's a minimum 3 to 4 days.
What's like the number one place you'd want to visit?
I definitely want to go to Japan. But
Are you guys going straight to a fucking fishing store, Shimano fishing store? Is that what
No.
you guys do?
No.
No.
I really.
He's going to.
The first
J-
thing that I
uh,
want to
Ma-
do is
Miguel-
just look around. If the
Miguel's going
first
straight to the
7-Eleven that
hentai.
I see, I want to go to.
Miguel's
Yeah.
going straight to the hentai store. That's like direct.
I want to do that. It's free online.
My boy getting graduated.
You want to bring a souvenir back? Like a Funko Pop of some hentai character.
definitely, like Mickey said, the 7-Eleven, like in the gas station food that they have there.
Yeah.
I've heard their 7-Eleven food is fire.
Get some stinky panties from one of those.
No,
machines.
we're not doing that. We're not doing that, Miggy. No. I would slap you in front of everyone in Japan. No, we're not doing
Bro,
that.
I would if I saw one of those machines and it was like $10, bro, I'd get one and just like gift wrapped it for Jay.
No. I would put it in your mouth.
This
when
is
you're sleeping.
this is
Something.
Not, you wouldn't even take a whiff.
Nah.
I'm just gonna put on the thing Ling Ling's panties.
You calling me the racist? You calling me Ling Ling. But no, it's I would want to do Japan, but like couple of cities and at least like 3 days in one city, because I have this master plan that's worked really well for me so far. Is like on the first day, you arrive. If you have time, you take a tour of the city, like actual guided tour, and then the second, third day, you explore it on your own from all the locations that you want to go back to, and that works out
I don't
magically.
like tours. I don't like.
Yeah,
I've
you
done-
lost me at tour guide.
I can't do the tours, man. I can't sit in a fucking bus for 4 hours and look at this, and I can't do
Well,
it.
that's not. See, this is the thing. You're not paying attention to what the guide says. What you're doing is you're collecting data on the places that you want to go back to. That's way different.
You know what we can do? You just tell Emily to go on TikTok the month beforehand, and she'll find you 90 places to go to.
Yeah, we did that with Las Vegas.
Yeah,
How many of those places did we visit?
We went to a few of them.
2.
What?
We went to the park, clearly, to see the canyon, because everyone wanted to see that, and then we did the dam.
Then we also went to the museum thing.
Yeah, but the museum thing was like one of the things to do.
I remember, bro. You know
downtown.
they have like their famous Las Vegas sign. It's such bullshit.
It is bullshit.
It's like on a it's like on a patch of grass, like
Yeah, looks
double
like you
the-
should be playing mini golf.
It's tiny.
it's like it's like this patch of grass, like double the size of this room.
Yeah.
It's just like as a median in the middle of a road
Yeah.
that has a sign on it.
And you have to dodge cars just to
Yeah,
get
you have to
there.
like dodge cars to get onto the little patch of grass, and there's like 1,000 people on there at one time trying to take pictures. And the sign is really not that fucking big.
Or that cool.
Yeah, it looks so much cooler in pictures. Like,
Don't they have like a mini Europe there?
yeah,
They
so
have the
it,
yes.
all these like they have this area where it's just like it basically almost looks like an amusement park, right? The way the buildings are made and stuff, because you can tell they're not really like functional in that sense or whatever. But Vegas is a fucking cool thing to see.
Because you have the Caesar's Palace, which is very Romanesque Greek type, and then a couple of about a block towards the sign, you have the what do you call it? This
Eiffel Tower.
And then you got the Statue of Liberty somewhere there as well. And then you have the Venetian, where it's like Italy, where they got the gondolas and they're just kind of like in their basement. Just
that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's like going to, like, you, for example, let's say you go to Georgia or whatever, and you go to like visit one specific kind of cool monument. They have like all these 20 monuments in like one place, which is pretty cool.
It's definitely a Disneyland for grown-ups. Like, this is the way I can describe it.
You like Baja Blast?
Oh my god, that was the best. I didn't go to any of those places that they went to, but I did have a great fucking time just chilling at Taco Bell by myself and having a fucking cantina thing or whatever the fuck they call it, Baja Blast.
But see, here's the thing. Everywhere there in Taco Bell's, Burger King's, you can get whatever you're getting, and they add alcohol.
So that's what I was gonna say. If you like Baja Blast and you ever go to Vegas, you go to the Cantina Taco Bell that they have on the strip, in the main strip in Vegas, and you can get like Patron in your slushy and shit like that, bro.
I did double.
We got fucked up.
They asked, "Do you want double?" I was like, "Fuck it."
We got fucked up.
And you know how Mountain Dew did the hard seltzers?
Mm-hmm.
I tried like it was ass.
It was ass, bro. You know what's funny?
I don't like any of that kind of shit.
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah, so like it's straight up Baja Blast with Patron, like the Baja Blast Freeze with Patron. That shit is good, fire.
Yeah.
And like I remember even after coming back from Vegas, like a couple months later or something, we were having drinks, and I was like, "We have Baja Blast," and I made a drink with tequila, and it was the same thing.
And you know what's the cool part? It's so big. By the time you're done with it, you're not even drunk. You know what I mean? Like, it takes such a long time.
Yeah, that's you, Jay. That fucking liver and kidneys you got, because I was fucking turnt.
Yeah.
And so was everyone else by the end of them.
I had a great time, dude. I was smoking and drinking, bro. It was great.
Yeah. Las Vegas was cool. Will I go back there? Man, it's got to be a real special occasion.
I want to go back again.
I'd go back there just to visit Corey.
Yeah.
His new gym. You know what I mean? I'd go back there for that. Like, if I got like some free flights and free tickets to a fight, I'd go there. You know what I mean?
I'd have to have something to do there. I wouldn't just go.
I want to do the hotel experience instead as well. I feel like it's different to like be at your house, and because like when you get a hotel, it kind of forces you to get out of the house a little more.
Bro, I tried doing that. I tried booking a hotel because my uncle was thinking go to Vegas.
I remember.
A hotel. Bro, it's like $10,000.
God damn.
Yeah, just $10,000. It's expensive as hell, man. And they were booked. Like, you would think at $10,000 that you should have choices. Nope. And that was like 4 months ahead, 5 months ahead. Booked.
Damn.
Yeah, like, it's crazy.
Yo, when we went to it was like it was like record-setting winds when we went. Bro, the Grand Canyon was sketchy.
Yeah,
because there's parts of the Grand Canyon that they have like the railings where you can look off, but the majority of it has no fucking railings. It's like you stumble once and bye-bye, Bishop.
Yeah, y'all were so ballsy trying to climb that hill, bro.
And they call them ant hills. Yeah, there are these two hills that are built off rocks, and they call them ant hills, and we're climbing up them as the wind just like blowing by, and you had to like
grab onto rocks and be like, oh shit, this wind's gnarly. And it was cold too. Yeah,
you see that, like, that's how windy it is. He's got the.
Oh yeah, all the pictures he took, all my entire like windbreaker is just puffed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was pretty.
I think I might have potentially archived them.
If you go to mine, I have one on there. You can see. Yeah.
There's one there.
Yeah.
But it's the same.
Damn.
But that's in color.
That sexy guy right there. What is the quote you put there?
Is that a red, Miguel?
The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. Eleanor Roosevelt.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Yeah, what kind of grouper is that, by the way?
Oh, I got a thing for you guys. Go to ChatGPT.
Go up, and I want to see the grouper that he had there on the top.
It was a black grouper. Or a gag grouper.
Gag. I bet that bitch fought like a motherfucker.
Did you catch that on a spinning reel?
It was on an artificial spinning reel, yes.
Damn.
On artificial?
Yep.
Damn.
What were you throwing?
We were fishing for tarpon, and we were using Z-Man Chads.
Is that the Skyway?
Yeah.
So apparently there's this thing that's called numerology. Have you ever guys heard of this thing?
Numerology?
No.
I feel like I've heard of this, yeah.
Go to ChatGPT.
Okay.
So so there you go. Just give us a little synopsis on it.
Numerology is a study of numbers and their influence on people's lives. It is based on the idea that numbers have a deeper meaning than their numerical value and can be used to understand a person's character, future, life, and purpose.
Oh, yeah, this is bullshit.
But just go in there. I know it's bullshit. I don't believe it.
What do you want me to go on to?
Just ChatGPT.
I mean, numbers is something we made up to quantify the quantity of something.
But these people, yeah, go ahead on.
You know what I mean?
Say that again.
Like numbers,
Qualify
the idea of numbers is something we just came up with to identify the quantity of something.
Well, no,
You
it's
know
not
what I
the
mean?
quantity. It's the universal language for us, right? Because you don't need to learn a language, but you can always explain everything with numbers.
Yeah.
Numbers connect everyone. Like, that makes no sense. You don't have to talk to anyone to understand.
But if I go like this, you know it means 3. Like, doesn't matter what language you speak at the end of the day.
Yeah. So that's cool. It's going to give you, like, this thing. But I want you to do this. Plug in your birthday, Miggy, and then tell it to tell you what you should do this year to be successful. Or, yeah. Yeah, based on numerology, your birthday.
Based on my birthday using numerology. That's probably what you can give it.
And then give your birthday, and then give the year that you wanted to review. It's gonna be interesting. I know this is horseshit, but you know, let's just.
Your birthday, November 27, 2000. Add the numbers together and step by step and reduce them. What?
Okay, so break down your birthday. Month 11, master number. Do not reduce further. Day 27 goes to 2 plus 7, which equals 9. Year 2000. 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals 2. Add them together. 11 plus 9 plus 2, which equals 22. Since 22 is a master number, it is not reduced further. Your life path number is 22.
Oh my god, this is fucking...
Just read it.
I'm just going to go to step 3. So, or do you guys want to understand my life path number?
No.
I don't want to understand it either. Step 3, how to be successful based on your life path. To achieve successes at 22, focus on following. Set big goals and stay committed. You're meant to accomplish significant achievements. Define a clear vision for your future and break it into actionable steps. Trust your intuition and ideas. Your innovative mind can create unique solutions. Don't doubt your ability to think outside the box. Collaborate and delegate. While you're a natural leader, avoid taking on everything yourself. Learn to delegate and work with others effectively. 4, balance ambition with self-care. Your drive for success can lead to burnout. Prioritize self-care and mindfulness to maintain energy and focus. 5, develop emotional resilience. Master numbers often feel a deep sense of responsibility, which can create stress. Build emotional resilience to handle challenges gracefully. 6, make a positive impact. Success for 22 is not just about personal achievements, but also contributing to society.
All this is fucking.
Seek opportunities to help others.
Yes, all this is bullshit.
This is also
parlor tricks. Right?
fortune.
I love all
fortune
that.
cookie
Yeah,
bullshit.
it is a fortune cookie. I love it. I love
Go
it.
back up. Go back up. Go back up a little bit. Now read that. I feel like this part right here tells me that this is all like parlor tricks, right? Like the challenges part, right? Feeling overwhelmed by the high expectations you set for yourself, struggling with self-doubt despite your potential, tendency to take on too much responsibility.
Man,
Bro,
this-
who
everybody
doesn't struggle
can
with
do
any
that.
of this? Like, just
Everybody
name
These
a
are
person,
just
you
traits
know
of
what
a
I mean?
human being.
Everybody
Yeah,
can do
like-
that.
So the reason I'm saying this because I watched this debate of these two guys. One was a numerologist, and the other one was basically they were debating, and the other guys were saying you're full of shit, right? So apparently this I don't know how true this is, but apparently there's like how many billionaires there are in the world? Can you look that up real quick? And he's visited 90 of them and did a reading for 90 of these billionaires. He's even gone to the White House to do a numerology reading for these people, right? And to me, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So in United States, yeah. So there you go. 813 billionaires, and he's visited 90 of them. So there's 90, but the 10% of these people, bro, believe in numerology, and they're billionaires. So I was like, bro, like, really? Like, how?
Well, now I know
Like,
that
how
I'm
do you
22.
become a
To
billionaire
me-
and be so gullible, bro?
Look.
No,
Like, how does
that's-
this work?
You know what that's
Jay,
called?
it's very
That's
important.
when you're so fucking bored and you got so much money, you're just like, let me just entertain shit.
Nah, come on, man. I'd be fucking annoyed if somebody came and just, oh, your number is this. I'd kick him out of the house at this point. That would not be entertaining.
Jay, you know, you're very good at it anyways, but it's okay to just talk to people and be able to, like, relate, you know?
To who?
You can have a conversation with somebody. If they want to talk about numerology, cool, you believe in that? It's all right.
Yeah, some motherfucker
Look,
purchased
my
you.
number's 22. All these things define me, but they also define a bunch of other people. it's jack shit. It doesn't really matter to you.
Fortune cookie
but to
bullshit,
them,
bro.
it matters. It's all right.
But that's what I'm
Go
saying.
along.
Somebody come up to you, like, your prime number is 22, and now you have to piss to the right instead of to the left. Otherwise, you're not gonna have good fortune. Are you doing it? I stab him in the eye with what do you call these things? With this thing. I don't know, man. What does it say?
Bro on the right looks like Stipe Miocic, and the middle dude looks like Alex Volkanovski. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. We report them.
Oh shit.
But talking about that, we are gonna have Alex Volkanovski come in. So if you want to meet him in person, guys, yeah, we're gonna have Alex Volkanovski, not Stipe, but Alex. But I'm sure
Not
we
here,
can get
motherfucker.
to
You're talking
Stipe.
about for the gym.
For the gym, yeah,
Yeah.
not here. But here, I've been working. If the gods and everything align, we're gonna have a super famous person. Yeah, that's gonna join
In person?
us. In person. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to. Maybe we make that episode 200. You know what I'm saying? Could be this Saturday. Just saying.
All right, we'll see.
You know what I mean?
Stipe.
cool.
Damn, if you could fight like Stipe, bro. Shit.
Yeah, we can have him, and then we can bring the boys in. It's on a Saturday, midday. Everyone is gonna be able to do it. You know what I'm saying?
This
Awesome.
Saturday?
This Saturday.
Oh, shit, I gotta shoot
You do? What time?
with Jack,
What time till what time?
With what?
with Jackson.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Till
they're
what
doing,
time,
They're
though?
doing like a 20-car meetup.
Until what time?
I don't know yet.
Because we can do it midday. Because car meetups are usually early in the morning. They don't last past 12
Yeah,
to
that's
1.
not true. That's just your cars and coffee shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do it midday up until the night. All depends.
Yeah. So if they're doing it at night, you can always go there at night, right? This is a midday event.
Bishop's got a cool ass car.
Yeah?
What year is it?
It's a 95 Ford Escort.
The old wagon.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
What was it again?
And that shit's manual.
95 Ford Escort wagon.
I was going to say, that's not the one up front, bro. Like, I don't know.
No. The fuel pump just went out on it, so I got to do it this weekend. Yeah, it looks
it-
just like that.
I'm telling you, bro, straight up. There's got to be at
Automatic
least
seat
4
belt.
keyboards in the back trunk right there. There has to be, man.
But he's got this. How many miles is on this thing?
110,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
Car
Eric,
from fucking
sorry,
95.
I'm booked that night. So he said, sorry, I'm booked that night.
Well, Eric, we'd like to have you on even whenever you're not booked.
He says, I'll come for an interview.
How's
I'm
the
super
How's the
famous.
computer going, by the way? I don't know if you guys have set it up, but
Yeah, you can come. Huh?
no. I was
Oh,
talking-
yeah, Eric, how's the computer working? By the way, yeah, you can come. It's an open invitation. Dump butthole.
Damp butthole.
Yeah.
Doesn't everyone kind of have a little bit of a damp? You know, not like everyone
mean, in
sweats.
Florida, we
No, dude, I don't have a fucking.
Nah,
I
bro.
don't
The girl's got a
I don't-
fountain.
Nah, bro.
I don't have. I have a fucking lake, dog.
Nah, I don't know what y'all talking about. The minute I feel that shit, taking showers, bro. Forget it.
I can't, bro.
Bro,
it's-
you sweat
no,
more than anyone.
That's why I take showers.
But
Yeah, so what are you gonna do? The moment you get out of the shower, 10 minutes later, it's like, damn,
But
it's
that
hot.
is not true. The
Jay,
only time I
come
sweat
on.
is when we're
You
in
telling me?
jiu-jitsu.
You telling me?
It's still not set up, he said.
Yeah, it's all right. I know they're doing the construction and stuff.
Yeah.
But you tell me that shit is bone dry a couple hours later? Bullshit.
Yeah, dog.
hell no. After you see, you're in an office, right? You sit.
Yeah.
Is it a leather chair?
Your asshole definitely
Bro,
fucking
the
sweats.
key to that is having good underwear,
You
man.
definitely have a damn
Key to
butthole.
that is having good
What kind of
underwear.
underwear you
Yeah,
get?
what underwear you
Sports
got?
underwear, bro. Those the moisture wicking ones.
I don't care what you have.
Moisture wicking ones, it works. I promise you.
I religiously use the Nike Tech boxer briefs.
You know what's the
does
best
not
part
matter.
about
Nike,
this,
'cause
Jay?
they
There's
don't
no
just
way
do it.
we'll ever prove you wrong. Don't worry.
Huh?
There's no way we'll ever prove you wrong. Don't worry.
No, I do have a damn butt. I mean, that would be stupid if I didn't, you know. Then I wouldn't be human.
Oh shit! I heard this joke one day. It's like, so this girl was telling this dude like, yeah, no, my ass don't stink or whatever, some shit like that. And he told her, like, yeah. He's like, why? He's like, oh, cause I shower and this and that. And he's like, girl, I want you to shower, and then 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours later, I want to take your hand, put that shit down there, and see what you get back.
Your ass stinks, and the reason your ass stinks, you can fucking sit there with a fucking sandpaper, scrub your ass. It's gonna stink. The reason it's like that because in your body you have this thing called anaerobic bacteria, and anaerobic bacteria, because there's no oxygen when they digest primarily sugars, it fucking reeks. It's bad. This is the reason your shit smells like shit, and then your ass smells like shit. And it doesn't matter what you do, your ass is gonna smell. It's just part of it. Just try to keep it clean by washing it.
You can't just push your anal glands like they do in dogs.
Nah, I don't think you have an anal gland.
I don't think we have anal glands.
I think we do have anal glands.
No, you don't. Your anal gland is your prostate, bro. You don't push that.
Don't push that.
Yeah, you don't push that.
They do. Humans
but it's
do
not
have
like
anal glands, although they're significantly smaller and less developed compared to other animals like dogs, and are considered vestigial, unnecessary in our anatomy, meaning they're present but serve no major function in our body.
Yeah, because anal glands for dogs is like for their secretion of their pheromones and shit to leave around for like territorial or mating reasons or whatever.
They help lubricate the anal canal.
So, buddy of mine, I'm not gonna dox him. Buddy of mine said, "Fuck this! I'm not taking my dog to the vet and paying them like X amount of money. I'm just gonna do it myself by watching the YouTube."
Doing what?
The squeezing of the anal gland.
Uh-huh.
And he did it at home instead of doing it outside with his girl inside. He said, "My girl damn near threw up. That's how bad it smelled." He said it's like dead fucking fish wrapped in shit that was under the sun, covered with dead fish. That's what it smelled like. He said. Yeah, like I don't know why would you.
That's why I get female dogs from now on.
You have to deal with periods.
Or you just take your dog to the.
Female dogs don't have that same issue with the anal
don't?
glands. Yeah, that's only a thing with male dogs usually.
But you take them to the vet, and vets take care of that
Yeah.
over there usually. I just don't know how they do it, man.
They don't. They do it at grooming places.
Yeah.
The groomers do it too.
Bro, no, man, that right there would just turn me off from being a groomer ever in my life. Like I would not be able to do it. There's no way.
Yeah, hell no.
No way I'm sitting there and squeezing things. No. But anyway, Japan.
I want to circle back real quick for last topic. I wanted to keep asking you, what do you think is your favorite part about your job with Simply?
Me?
I know we're circling back to our first conversation, but yeah, I didn't get to ask all my questions.
Man, I think everything we do is epic. It's just cool. It's fun. I enjoy like you guys, like everyone being the whole team. Being the whole team, you
Look
know?
at that, Miguel.
It's awesome getting to like hang out with you guys, and then
It is the coolest office environment ever.
you know, like we probably goof off a lot. We get a lot of work done, but it's definitely the environment.
I was actually thinking about that today. I was like, man, so I've been working 3 months, and I was like, yo, how many projects have I finished? And I started like counting. I'm like, I can't count.
So,
I can't fucking
question: which one of the office games? Because I've heard all about these office games. Which one is your favorite, and which one is the least favorite?
I mean, gay game used to be the best. Eddie
Pause.
didn't get to
Pause.
experience.
Pause. Bro, pause.
Well, if you drop the ball, you're gay.
Yeah,
That was pretty much the gist of the game.
Pause.
And then if you got gay enough, then you would take out the trash.
Okay. Which one is the least favorite now?
I mean, there's only really foosball and gay game.
I mean,
Yeah,
everyone always fucks with each other's computers.
Back in
and
my
shit.
time, there also used to be Gator Ball.
Yeah, they used to play Gator Ball. That was before I was there. I mean, now it's just, dude, it's fucking foosball.
It's too many people to pay to just go fuck off for 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's very true.
So
We do it in groups now.
Are you done with your questions? Because I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you said Japan. You want to go to Japan, but like ultimate destination, where would that be?
I want to go to Europe. I just want to go all around, like go there for a month and travel everywhere. I really want to go to Italy. I want to see where my grandmother was from. Just yeah, I think that'd be awesome. Especially, I'm a big foodie. Like I fucking eat. I'm
This
always
man
hungry.
fucking eats, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I
fucking
eat,
throws
bro.
down,
I go ham,
bro. The other day,
Yeah.
he came in with a bag of McDonald's so big, him and Chase, and I was like, oh, so both of y'all's food is in there, right? When he pulled all it out. No,
It was just you.
it was just him.
How many burgers were we talking?
I
here?
mean, like 2 double cheese. You know, you got to get your nuggets.
But it wasn't a 10.
Get your
It was
nuggets.
2 double cheeseburgers and not a 10-pack of nuggets.
and a 10-pack.
No,
Two
not
10-packs.
not a 10-pack. He got a
20 piece.
20 piece.
20 piece fries. I'm assuming.
Yeah, large.
You said yeah, large.
Bro, so you ate all that, and how long did it take for you to like?
Shit
I'm
it.
hungry again.
Oh,
You probably didn't eat again that day.
no, I definitely did. That's fucking-
That's crazy.
I mean, probably around like 6 o'clock. I'll be hungry again. I snack at the office.
Dude, your digestive system is fucking quick.
Yeah, it's pretty
How
cool.
many shits do you take a day, bro?
We do eat lunch
Like
pretty
at
early
least
though.
3.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Bro.
Like I wake up, shit.
If you're impressed by 3, wait till you talk to me, bro. I be taking like 6, 7 shit.
Bro, it's just
down
like
here.
fuck
3
you been eating
minimum.
fucking
Like at
rotten
least 3 a
chicken,
day.
bro?
It's all them
What is it?
Uncrustables.
Yo, my stomach is it has been fucked for the past couple months. I don't know what it is.
IBS, bro.
I don't know. I've been trying to get it figured out.
Eating Publix too much, definitely.
It's not good.
Yeah, terrible. We eat that shit all the time. The chicken tenders there.
Yeah.
Fuck your.
So what's the favorite food? Like favorite food? Like this is like this. This is what I could eat for the rest of my life. Not one thing.
Taco
Like
Bell,
not necessarily
bro.
one thing.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
It's a Taco Bell.
Bro, the year I thought he was gonna say I'm a big foodie. I want to go visit Italy. Taco Bell. Really?
No, I just love Taco Bell, man. I fucking love Taco Bell.
What's the ultimate? Can you pull that shit up? Because I'm not like very versed in Taco Bell menu.
I can give you.
I could tell you.
give you a little.
I can
bit, bro.
tell you, yeah.
What is it? All right.
The grilled cheesesteak burrito. Mickey knows. Eddie knows.
That's what I get,
That
bro.
shit is fire.
What do you
Grilled
want to see in
cheesesteak
their menu?
burrito. Which one is that?
This that
You know, if
burrito,
I'm, like,
that
really
burrito that's
eating
right there, fire.
Oh yeah. That's it.
It's basically a burrito.
Which one is
They don't
That
have
one
the,
right
they
there.
The one in
they
the
don't
middle.
have the
It's just
grilled-
showing the one with the beef.
It's
You have
the-
to
yeah.
swap it.
Yeah, you have to
They
swap
only
it
have
to
the
steak.
grilled cheese burrito. They don't have the steak.
They do. You just swap the beefs. You just swap it.
Oh.
So click on it.
Yeah, you can click on it. Click there. Click where it says seasoned beef, and you can swap it to steak.
Oh.
I don't know if it'll show.
And then what else do you put on it? Can build it real quick.
No, I mean it
I
just
mean,
comes like that.
It comes with like nacho cheese, rice, little Fritos.
Yeah, nacho. It's rice.
What does it look like again?
Steak, cheese. It gets chipotle sauce as well.
yeah,
which
but
is
they put the
best part.
cheese on top and
and then grill it.
Yeah, like,
Bro, how bad is this thing for you?
terrible.
710 calories bad.
Wait, and that's only $5?
It's like a $5 or $6 burrito.
How-
I think when you put the steak in,
It's like $6.
$7, yeah.
So how many of those do you throw down?
Oh, I just ordered one of those, but you got to get the chicken quesadilla with that.
Yeah, a whole entree.
I usually order 2 items from there. I usually will
So
get
what is
that
your
and, like, another
average
burrito.
like Taco Bell order cost?
Taco
like
Bell's expensive.
13 to, yeah, everything's more
14
expensive now.
14 to
It's not like the
$16.
dollar menu like when we were growing up. You could just get a
Bro,
shake
that
and stuff like
that burrito right there, 5-layer burrito, that's $4. Used to be $1 when I was
Yeah.
growing up.
That was on the dollar menu.
Yeah, they don't even have a dollar menu now. I think.
Mm-mm.
No,
Only
how
the
you gonna-
cheesy
you
roll
can't
up.
survive, bro. They're selling you a steak burrito for $6. Like we're talking about cheese, steak, and all kinds of other shit. I
Taco
don't know,
Bell
man.
is pretty fire.
You get a cheesy roll up for $1.19.
Yeah, that's the
That's
one.
as low as you go.
Bro, that's just cheese and a tortilla.
You can make that at home in the
It'd probably
microwave.
be better.
It probably would be better. It won't be cold.
I feel bad talking about Taco Bell so much, man. I mean, I like all food. I love food. I grew up working in restaurants. Like that's pretty much
Which ones?
the extent.
You worked at Cassis, didn't you?
My first job ever was
No
at
shit, you were in Cassis?
yeah, Cassis
Nice.
was a very very nice place. That was the first time I actually got to start working in the kitchen as well. But my first job I was working at Hooks, the sushi restaurant
Yeah.
over there on MLK. Awesome place. Like the people were always nice. But I really enjoyed that too because like the cooks, you know, they'd like every Wednesday night because that was like our busiest night because they did $1
Yeah,
per
dollar
piece on
menu.
everything. Yeah. So we'd like have a grill out there. They'd bring beer and everything, and everyone would hang out. But like,
So you know how to make sushi?
I mean, they've asked me one of the cooks because they know them, and I go in there probably like once a month. They ask me to like come back there and show them what I've learned and everything. But I've never like got my hands on sushi. But I started working at Cassis probably like 2017, like when I was graduating high school, and then like it's very like a European style. Like,
Yeah,
Yes
it's French,
Chef,
yeah.
everything.
The
was
guy,
like
the
that.
owner's
Oh,
French,
yes, chef, that
Mhm.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like the chef that I know he's not there anymore, but the one that we had at the time, he was very like
Strict?
on your yeah. You get fucking yelled at for fucking up like
Was he
simplest
French?
thing. Yes.
Did with him yelling at you in French? Did that even sound like threatening?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty intense.
He was intense, bro. Like I seen him from my like I worked there for probably like a year and a half, almost 2 years. Like I witnessed like 3 fights, so many
Sheesh.
people like, and that's how I started working on the line and everything. Cause like the salad cook just quit out of nowhere. Like, you know, he would yell at him like, "You're a shit cook. You're a shit." Like It's like that, bro. Like, it was really hard. Man.
Have you watched that movie? The
show,
The Bear. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Very good.
Yeah.
But that, it gets hectic back there in the kitchen.
Does it depict it pretty like accurately, like how stressful
Definitely
and
like
how
a European style, like
yeah.
It's
Every
much like
kitchen,
that.
bro. Every kitchen you work, anytime there's a fucking rush hour, you're just swamped. You
Mm-hmm.
come out fucking smelling like food, and King never get rid of that. Like you have clothes specifically for the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like you cannot wear it anywhere else.
Yeah.
I'm glad, like, not coming home anymore and smelling like fucking
Like
food. It's so nice.
it's bad. And then your car smells like that. You can't have
Mhm.
anybody in your car because like it all lingers.
Damn.
Dude,
Yeah,
I would
like
stink for about 4 hours after getting out of the restaurant because I
Mhm.
would be at the dish pit and I would be taking out the trash.
Oh, yeah.
So all
Dude,
those
it's
food
bad.
juices, I was in the kitchen with all that smoke, everything.
You know, the worst part with when you're dealing with that kind of quantity of food for me was like, no matter how many times you washed your hands and fingers, like your skin would soak in that flavor
Yes.
So I don't know.
and smell.
I'll say
The
this: I
smell.
grew up
Fingernails and everything.
in
Everything's
I
bad.
grew up in a family that was literally grew up cleaning toilets, right? So like, I always was used to cleaning, right? I remember when I was a kid, one of the first times I was cleaning, I went to one of my cousins had a Chick-fil-A. It was actually the Chick-fil-A on 4th Street. He used to clean that back in the day, a long time ago. And we went in one day to clean the floors to do like a wax on the floor and everything. Bro, I had never seen an environment so fucking dirty.
Yeah.
Kitchens
All
are
the
like
rest-
that,
restaurants
bro.
are bad,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's-
And the smell that came out of that kitchen
Bad.
was fucking insane. It didn't smell like food.
Mm-mm.
It was like
It's the grease.
sewage.
it was like a
Yeah, but
soup.
it's
It was like a
definitely the
grease. It smelled like trash.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's the
It
grease.
smelled like the sludge that would come out of the ground and stuff. It would smell like trash, like this really nasty trash smell. And I'm sitting there going, "This is Chick-fil-A."
Mhm.
The one that I consider to be like the peak of fast food, the cleanest, the nicest, and it's like this. I was like, I'll never work in food in my life.
Because they're technically supposed to wash those vents. You're supposed to wash them every 6 months, but a lot of places, because it's expensive, because you got to get people to wash it. And it's not even that; it's the prep time that takes for you to wash those vents, because you have to cover everything, because they come in with like hardcore chemicals just to wash those vents, man. And it's bad, man. Those vents have a lot of grease in them. I've done a couple of those where we had to cover the restaurant up, and it's just not.
At the restaurant, we would bleach the floors every day after work, every day.
Yeah. Just the idea, if you ever cleaned, like I'm sure you've done it, if you ever cleaned the fryer,
Oh yeah.
bro, cleaning the fryer is a nightmare.
Yes.
sketchy as
we
fuck,
would do
too.
that.
Yes.
I think we would do that at
Why
the
is it
restaurant
sketchy?
every
So,
like
Like
3
I've
months.
got
Burns.
yeah, like from just like hitting my arm on the
Mhm.
trap, like it's
Yeah.
it's sketchy.
Because
It's
the
hot
way
as
it
fuck.
is, like the fryer, you know how the fryers are normal, right?
Mhm.
But they're deep and there's a lot of oil in it. Every time you fry shit, all those like particles fall down to the ground and they're
Uh-huh.
there, right? So the way our fryers would be, you had this gigantic like L-shaped pipe that you would hook on, and then you would have this gigantic like pot, and you would put a sieve over it, and then you had this stick, this like long hook like stick, and you would drain the oil, and as you drain it, you would just push all that shit out.
Oh
You
yeah,
would
you're
just
talking about
push
the
all
daily
of it
oil
out.
drain. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about like actually cleaning like the fryers and shit. We would do that like every 3 months, but doing that, yeah, that's super sketchy too.
Yeah, and then just even like a flat top grill, man. The flat top grill would take like 30 to 40 minutes to clean, because it's not just like cleaning the grease off. Then you bring in lemon juice and then
Mhm.
all kinds of shit to degrease all that.
Mhm.
Once that's all degreased, then you got to do water, and you got to get it clean white.
It's gotta be
Scraped
hot
off.
as fuck
Yeah.
the whole time you're doing
And you
it
go
and
from this
everything.
color to completely silver
Mm-hmm.
every night.
Mhm.
Every night. The grill itself, it's a nightmare, man. The cooking of okay, like forget it. The smell and all that. The cleaning time, man. Every restaurant
Dude,
that
after when you're exhausted.
hour, 2 hours,
Oh my
bro,
God.
Yeah.
easily. And
Yeah, about an hour and a half.
yeah, and as a cook, you usually pull in 10-hour, 15-hour shifts. After that, you still got 2 more hours.
Typically, the way they did it at the restaurant is the cooks that opened up, they did not close
Yes.
because they did early things like stocking, getting food ready for the day.
Prepping and all that
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
All
Because
right,
you would come in 3 hours early to prep if you were opening, and then
Yeah,
midday
they would.
you would
They
go.
would.
But
They would
sometimes-
get there at 4 sometimes, depending if the truck came in. But
Yeah.
typically 5 a.m. they're already there prepping food for
prepping
6.
food. And if you want to make more money, you stay for the double shift, right? When you stay in for the double shift, that's when you go into those 10, 15 hours. And it's
that wasn't an option for our line cooks because most of them were already working a double shift at a different restaurant that they would go to after.
My thing was like I would go to the bar and I would tell the bartenders when it's time to throw away, because they would have ton of bottles, empty bottles, and I was like, hey, you need me to take the trash out? They were like, why are you always taking the trash out for us? You know, we can do it ourselves. I was like, no, don't worry about it. I got this. I would take the full bottles, and we had this gigantic containers, like a semi-truck size big container, and I would sit there and I'd pick up one bottle at a time, and I would just chuck it inside and it would explode, and that was my stress relief at the end of the night.
I was always punching the cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
Like the ones you had to break down and everything.
Yeah, you just punch it because you're supposed to take a knife to it to make it nice and flat. Nah.
Just punch them.
Punch it right through the middle, rip it apart, kick them.
Yeah, bro. Like the stuff that stress relief. You know, prep is not that bad. The closing of the restaurant, nightmare.
Oh,
and
dude,
then
there's so many things.
Those dirty mats that you had to spray at the end of the night.
I was just about to say, like, the floors, vacuuming, and then getting under the floors. I'm not even gonna lie though. Like, I would do the floors way over doing the restrooms any fucking day. I would 100%. I'll trade it. And everybody hated doing the floors. I did not give a fuck. I'll get my knees all dirty. I don't give a fuck. Sometimes I even found 50 cents. Sometimes I found $5 to $10. But
yeah, I found a bunch of shit there. I found hella sunglasses at the restaurant, all kinds of stuff.
Nah, valuables I didn't really get. But if it was like $5, $10, $20, I'll get it. I found $20 one time.
It was nice. So bad. When I first started in restaurants, I started as a dishwasher. It was so bad. All those chemicals they gave me, like this allergy that wouldn't go away. So I had to go to a doctor, and they gave me like straight up steroids, and they told me you need to stay away from those chemicals. You can't be around there, and even the steroids would not help.
Every once in a while, from cleaning, I get where my hands just peel, like the fingertips and like my fingertips will start to peel, and they're just like mad dry for like a week or something. Yeah. It's because I used some chemical and left it on there for too long.
And you know what's crazy with everything that has like fingerprint reader, that shit don't work.
Yeah, that
shit don't work on you. You don't have no.
I'm young enough where it's still good, but like I'll get to a point if I keep cleaning that it'll happen. Yeah. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. We've done a nice pod for today. I appreciate you, Bishop, for coming on and talking with us.
He made it.
Yeah, he finally made it on.
All right, whoever is the damn butt, invite them. I want to see them in person.
Damn butt.
I don't know.
Send us a DM on Instagram.
Yeah. Shout out UFC Gym Largo and Vitality Wellness Centers and UFC Gym Pinellas Park as well. Go check those things out, guys. Links are in the description. Besides that, we'll see you next week for episode 200.
Next week, maybe this Saturday. Keep watching us. And final words about our sponsors: UFC Gym Largo, St. Petersburg, Vitality, all that good jazz. Yeah, keep your eye on our Insta. We might have it this Saturday. We might have episode 200 this Saturday.
Peace.